What up, YouTube? This your boy ACO7, aka Ace Dynamo, aka Alias Ace, man, and I'm back, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe so every time I drop one of these videos, man, you get it right hot off the press, man. As you can see from the title above or the title below, depending on what device you're rocking on, man. This is about the gaming woes, man, and the gaming spaces, But we're going to talk about the dialogue, okay? We are going to talk about the dialogue in the gaming community, right? So, before I get into it, I want y'all to go ahead and get y'all favorite snacks. Go ahead and get y'all Fago Pops. You know what I mean? Your Slow Pokes, your Ho-Hos, your Chili Cheese Fritos, your Kosher Dill Classic Pickles. Whatever y'all gonna get, man. Go ahead and get your Frito-Lays. Go ahead and get your Coca-Cola Cherry Coke, Pepsi, whatever you get. Go ahead and get your snacks. Sit back and relax. Listen to your boy H7 drop this knowledge on y'all, man. Go ahead and do that. Now, first I want to give a shout out to my nigga DNA. What up, homie? Shout out to you, Big Cloud Gaming. What up, dog? Shout out to you, Heartache. What up, Chief? Next Gen 720, Big Dog. Hip Hop Gamer, salute. And a lot of other niggas that I rock with, right? Now, like I said before, this is about the dialogue in the gaming community, okay? If you didn't know, or if you knew to the gaming community, if you just started gaming maybe a few years ago, you probably realized by now that the gaming community is one of the most toxic places to be. I don't care what you're watching on YouTube, what they talking about, what the subject matter is, that don't even matter. The gaming community is one of the most toxic places to be, especially to have dialogue. So if you've been in this damn near since the beginning, since the inception of this whole gaming community being what it is, you knew what it used to be, There used to be a point where you could have conversations back and forth with other gamers, and have great topics, have great debates. And once in a while, you might get shots thrown back and forth, while you're expressing how you feel about certain topics or whatever, right? But it never got to the point where it was nothing but toxicity, right? It never got to that point. Because back in the day when this first started, when we had conversations with one another as gamers, yeah, we might have disagreed on certain things, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with disagreement. But we would at least come to an agreement somewhere, as a gamer. We would at least find common ground. So we can both, be relatable to the subject matter that we speaking about, right? But now you literally cannot have a logical discussion, a common sense discussion or dialogue with these gamers anymore. I mean, we all know that when we speak about gaming, a lot of it is opinionated, A lot of this is about how a person feels or what they approve of or disapprove of. It don't matter. It's to the point now that you could bring up a subject matter that is very logical, very easy to understand, and it could just be a question, right? It could just be you asking a question about a game or about a studio or developer, whatever. The answers that you get, that some of these gamers that's really not gamers, they really just fanboys that just need to run off at the mouth, they will give you the most dumbest answer possible. They will give you answers that don't even make sense or even serve any type of purpose on the subject matter. Y'all know what I'm talking about, especially if y'all been here for a while now. You cannot talk to some of these gamers out here because they instantly jump to their little scapegoats like, well, this is subjective. No, 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 no. Yeah, there are some things that's subjective, but if I'm literally telling you, hey, Xbox thing came out with no bangers in a long time, and your answer is, so what? Microsoft got trillions of dollars, and you can play on any device. It's like that's not the question. The question is, where's the games? Where are the new IPs for Microsoft for the Xbox? And these Xbox dudes will answer stuff like that. Well they make this amount of money, and it's like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, what is wrong? What is wrong with y'all mentally? Because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. And you're definitely not using common sense to answer simplistic questions. That's the reason why I don't talk with a lot of gamers. That's the reason why I don't insert myself into people's podcasts, because I might listen to them, but when I hear the people that's on the panel or the callers that call in, and I'm listening to the person, that's running their podcast, the narrator, of their podcast, the content creator. They allow people on their shows, and they can ask simple questions, logical questions. And the answers that some of these gamers and these fanboys give, I just can't. I can't. There's no way that I can bring myself to talking to somebody that's just downright ignorant. I mean, their IQ is below the IQ. You feel me? Like, IQ is not even a premise at all. The IQ doesn't even have any type of bearing on anything what they saying. I mean, literally, it's like they just speaking just to move their mouth. They're not using their brain at all. You know? Like, literally, their brain is like oatmeal. You know what I mean? It's just mush. It's just mush. I don't even think they have like a brain inside their skull that's actually in the shape of a brain. I just think it's like Play-Doh. You know what I'm saying? It's just mush brain, just mush minded. That's y'all know. I've been saying that for a long time. Y'all got these mush minded people out here in the gaming community that just cannot speak for themselves. The dialogue is not even dialogue anymore. It's just saying things that don't even matter. When this is the gaming community, we talk about games. We talk about these studios making these bangers, you know what I mean? Bringing out quality games. Keep in mind, they went up in price on these games. You see what I'm saying? But yet they giving us less content, half-baked games, unfinished products. You see what I'm saying? And then want to say, hey, here's the base price of this game, $70, and then we're going to charge $50 for DLC. And keep in mind, the game is incomplete, and then the DLC is a buggy mess. These are the things we should be talking about and addressing. But no, these fanboys and these fake gamers out here want to talk about how much money a company has. This is the reason why I cannot bring myself to have a discussion with any of these gamers, because no matter what I say, no matter what truth that I am speaking, they gonna say something dumb. They just gonna say something that is outside of the norm. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say something that's illogical. Like, it's crazy the things that I be hearing from some of these fake gamers out here, man. And it's just downright disgusting. It's just downright disgusting to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give you a prime example. Just the other day, I was listening to a podcast. And what I'm about to say, I don't care who get offended. Y'all already know. It's your boy ACO7. I care less about how sensitive you are, how emotionally strung the fuck up you are, how emotionally damaged you are. Emotional damage, right? I don't care about how you feel. So what I'm about to say, if you sensitive, just click off now. Now, I was listening to a podcast and they was talking about games, okay? Games, right? This guy, now I don't know if he was gay or not, right? But I think he was because what he said made absolutely no sense. So the question was, is this game a quality game? Like, is this game worth putting out from where it was? I can't remember what game they was talking about from, but from where the standpoint of that game was as far as being in development, the question was asked, like, is this game worth being put out right now? You know what I mean? Or should they withhold it? You know what I mean? And delay. It's time for him to come in. It's time for him to coming out, right? Now the answer from this dude was, well, it just all depends if the game is gender fluid or not. And they like, what? Wait. They what? They was like, what? Right? He was like, yeah. He was like, just depending on what type of game it is, like you can't say that about a game because the game may not want to identify itself as that. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, wait a minute. Did he just say that the game might not want to identify itself as that? Like, it's already bad enough. That's what they say about themselves being human beings, right? But the fact that he applied that to gaming, saying that the game may not want to be identified as this type of game, is mind blowing to me. That shit was wow. That shit was wow to your boy, man. I was like, yo, what is going on? Then he got into this whole thing of, well, you know, this game might be gender fluid. You may not know what gender that this game is in. You can't categorize the game because it could, this game could be gender fluid, you know what I mean? Or it may not be one, it may not want to be identified as this gender. I'm like, yo. And to keep in mind, I thought he was trolling, right? I thought he was trolling. But the panel kept asking, like, what are you talking about? Like, what is you talking about? He was dead ass serious. He was dead ass serious. He was literally applying the LGBT community guidelines to games. To games, people. To games. He literally said this game might not want to be identified as this or that. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean the game is gender fluid? What do you mean? What do you mean that the game may not want to be identified as that gender? What do you mean? We're talking about gaming here. We're not talking about sexual preferences and orientations. Games they don't exist. They don't exist. Video games is nothing but a perception. That's all. No more, no less. Video games are not even tangible. You understand what I'm saying? Video games are not even tangible. They don't exist. This is the perception that the powers that be has tapped into, and we are able to see things that don't exist. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if it don't exist, how can a person say that this game could be gender fluid or this game may not want to be identified as that category? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This shit is wow, dog. This shit is wow. Like, this blew my mind. And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, that's just more confirmation on why I cannot get in these podcasts and talk gaming. Because if I would have been in that podcast and that would have been the answer, to my question, I would have snapped. I would have completely snapped. I would have went off. I would have went off straight up. And not because of what he believes as far as his sexual preferences and orientation. No, I would have went off on him as a human being. I would have went off on him as an individual. I would have stomped him out. I would have stomped a mud hole in that nigga. On some real shit. I'm talking about verbally, y'all, verbally. I would have stomped a mud hole into that fuck boy. Because he's saying shit that don't fucking matter. Once again, in the gaming community, you cannot have logical dialogue at all. Like, I really think it's just the people that has came into the gaming space, they're not gamers. They are not gamers. It's just the fact that gaming has become the popular medium, right? Because remember, gaming was very taboo. Gaming was very taboo. When the pandemic hit, nobody had nothing to do. Everybody locked down. Everybody got into gaming. So all of these people that was already emotionally strung the fuck up and sensitive as fuck and emotionally damaged got into gaming. They got into gaming and they fucking it up. They are fucking it up because they bringing they bullshit into gaming. So now when you want to speak about games, they're going to bring their outside bullshit and their outside baggage into the conversation. I want no part of it, dog. I want no part of it, dog, at all. No can do. I have zero tolerance for ignorance. I have zero fucking tolerance for ignorance. Now, you can say something ignorant, right? But to just be ignorant as fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? There's a difference between ignorant and ignorant. I've already explained that, right? I should have coined that shit, because there's a lot of big YouTubers out there that use my fucking slogan and my definitions of ignorant and ignorant. I should have fucking coined that shit. I would have been making bank. But anyway, these people, and I'm talking about the ignorance, these people cannot be trusted. These people, you cannot have an honest and open conversation because they will get their feelings involved. Their emotional baggage will get put into it. You can ask a simple question like, hey, when is this game that you're excited for comes out? They will say, their answer would be, why does that matter? Sony don't have 20 AAA IPs coming out next month though. Even though they, with Sony being the biggest company like that, why ain't they bringing out 20 AAA bangers in a month? In a month, like they say dumb shit like that. They say dumb shit like that, but then when it comes to their platform that they prefer, it's we doing good over here. Pentiment, it's the greatest game that's ever been created. All the service, the money that we pay for Game Pass, the $180 that we pay a year, and I could just play them. I can just play them. That's the way they sound to me. That's how they sound to me when they talk, right? That's the way they sound to me. That's how these ignorants, these fuck boys and fuck girls sound to me when they speak, man. They're illogical people, man. They are mush-minded people. They don't have a brain at all. They just have a tongue. That's it. They just have a tongue. And you can tell it's just the flesh, right? You can tell when they speak it's just the flesh, right? Because the flesh, you have to tame the flesh. That's a whole nother topic, but that's getting into the spiritual, the metaphysical part of this conversation. you have to tame the flesh, right? Because if you don't tame the flesh, your flesh will just do sporadic shit, you know? You have to tame your flesh. And these dudes that say that they are gamers, they're untamed. You can tell when they speak because they say things that don't make any sense at all. They just speak because they have a tongue. That's it. They just talk because they're able to have sound come out of their voice box. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. The ignorance is to a high level, right? The ignorance is to a high level. No IQ needed, right? No IQ needed. This is where the dialogue in gaming has gone awry. This is where all of this shit goes awry, my nigga. This shit is crazy, right? Because there's a lot of these podcasts that I be listening to that I do want to jump in because sometimes they do have good discussions. You know what I'm saying? I watched that nigga Next Gen 720, and some of the things that he bring up is worth having a healthy discussion, a healthy debate on it. But there's always somebody that jumps in and says something so stupid, so ignorant, so dumb, and just so profoundly illogical that I can't even take a stance to be like, hey, let me join this podcast so I can get my 2 cents. You know what I mean? So I can put my opinion in on something, you know? Because when I say my opinion, it's just that. It's just my opinion, right? If I'm not speaking proof with facts, right? If I'm not speaking proof with facts, they are just opinions. And that goes for everybody that speaks on these panels, in these podcasts. It's nothing but opinions. That's all. You either come with the proof, the facts. Other than that, it don't matter. It does not matter how you feel about something or feel about a game or feel about a studio or these companies or whatever. It's just your opinion. You don't work there. You don't know nobody that works there. You're not affiliated with anybody on the development team. You don't have no connections like a lot of you weird ass niggas talking about. Well, I got sources. I got connections. You ain't got no. Stop it. Stop it. The only inside connect you have is to your fucking mush brain. That's it. That's the only connection you have, and that's already a disconnect. But at the least, that's the only connection you have. You don't have a real connection or no insider to anything. Y'all just out here just talking just to talk. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And this is why your boy ACO7 has to keep my foot on these niggas' necks. This is the reason why I gotta keep my foot on these fuck boys and these fuck girls' necks, man. Because without me, this shit gonna get out of hand, man. Somebody needs to keep this shit in perspective. This is why I appreciate niggas like Heartache, right? This is the reason why I appreciate niggas like Next Gen. You know what I'm saying? Even though Next Gen be on some fuck shit, when he actually speaking the truth, he actually do be speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no debate about that. You know what I mean? Like, he not gonna cap and shield for some shit that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to beat around the bush with the truth. The truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and dudes like Next Gen, Heartache, uh, um, Big Cloud, if my nigga DNA was on this shit, you know, you already know what level that nigga be on. You know, and other niggas out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I will say my nigga King Thrash, but King Thrash likes to cater to certain people. You see what I'm saying? So you can get the truth out of that nigga. Don't get me wrong. You can get the truth out of King Thrash and he'll speak his truth. But if he's trying to get in like good graces with somebody, you know what I mean? Or if he's trying to impress somebody or whatever, he will blur the lines. That nigga will blur the lines, you know? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to say. You know, there's niggas out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in a whole, they can be real, right? They can be real, but they be trying to get somewhere, you know what I mean? So they'll do a little manipulation, you know what I mean? And they'll blur the lines like, damn, is this nigga for us or is he against us? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how King Thrash move, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking him for it. If he feel like he getting somewhere with the shit, then that's how he feel, you know what I'm saying? But to each his own, dog. To each his own. Me, y'all already know. I don't give a fuck. I don't cater to nobody. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't care if you like me. I'm not here to be your fucking friend. I'm not here to hold hands, nigga. I'm here to be me. All day, every day, day, as them southern niggas say. I said niggers, god damn. Oh man. I said southern niggers, oh man, with the hard ER. God damn. But y'all know what I'm saying, man. Y'all know what I'm saying. Them southern niggas be like, day, you know what I mean? Like, that's me. That's me. I like to be me at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to fit everybody else personality. Like, a lot of these niggas out here want to be somebody else. They want to be their favorite YouTuber, you know? So they'll regurgitate what these fuck ass niggas be saying. These niggas, they got these big fucking channels and shit. You know what I mean? They be wanting to beat them niggas, so they listen to them, jump into somebody else's podcast that may not have that many subscribers, and start regurgitating that bullshit. You know what I mean? These niggas always on that fuck shit. They be on that fuck shit, dog. That's why I don't fuck with these big ass YouTubers, because I already know. Listen to the fuck shit that they say. Listen to the fuck shit that them big YouTubers say. I'm not saying all, but a lot of them. The majority of them. What do they always say? Somewhere, either somewhere at the beginning or at the end, especially at the end of their little fucking streams, right? What do they always say? I love you guys. I love you so much. You're like my family. I care about you. I love you. I appreciate you. I wouldn't be nowhere without you. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. How can you love millions of fucking subs and you don't know none of them niggas? Matter of fact, you've never even read any of their comments. You don't know how they fucking, you don't even know they exist. The only thing you know they exist is your fucking subscriber numbers. That's all you know they exist. So for you to fucking sit up there and tell your viewers, I love you, I care about you, you're my family, and I wouldn't be nowhere without, shut the fuck up. Bitch, shut the fuck up. All you do is run off at the fucking mouth. All you want to do is keep those subscribers, because I guarantee you, if the shit that they was talking about, if YouTube announced that day that what they talking about will get demonetized, you think they will be saying they love you motherfuckers? Think about that shit. Think about that. If they all of a sudden YouTube changed their policy and was like, if you talk about this subject matter right here, and I'm talking about niggas that done built their channel off of some fuck shit, right? Or certain things like, let's just take Xbox, right? You build your whole channel off of Xbox, and now YouTube changed they fucking guidelines and shit, and they like, hey, if you talk about this, you're gonna get demonetized. Do you think these niggas will still be making videos talking about, I love you guys? No, they either gonna jump ship, quit YouTube, or just be angry every time they make a fucking video. Because it's all about the subscriber numbers to these fuck boys. You see what I'm saying? It's all about the subscriber numbers to these fuck girls out here. They don't give a fuck about you. That's why I don't understand how you weird ass niggas, you simp ass, peon, peasant ass niggas out here keep listening to these fuck boys on these channels and really be believing that a nigga love you. These motherfuckers don't know you. You don't even exist. You're nothing but a subscriber number. That's all. No more, no fucking less. This shit wow, dog. This shit is wow. This shit is wild, dog. The fact that you motherfuckers out here be thinking that these YouTubers really fucking care about you. Y'all niggas, it's like y'all ain't getting no hugs. It's like you motherfuckers that cater to that shit, y'all ain't getting no hugs. Y'all not getting no love. Nobody's telling you nothing positive. You're alone because you choose to be socially awkward. You don't fucking talk to anyone. You don't probably have no friends. You probably don't talk to your family members. You probably don't have no relationship with no one. It's just you and your fucking iPhone, or you and your PC, or you and your gaming console. We were created to interact with other human beings, you idiots. This whole antisocial shit comes from the fucking internet. You need to cut that shit off and start interacting with other human beings. That's what we are created for. To interact with one another, to have a social fucking atmosphere as human beings. We're not created to be living under a rock all our lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes it's good to be by yourself. But while you by yourself, you need to work on yourself. You see what I'm saying? You need to realize how fucked up you are. That way you can change to be a better person. But to think that as a human being, you're supposed to just be living under a rock and your only social time is the fucking iPhone? Are you kidding me? You are a human being. You need to interact with other human beings. That's why we are all here as a species. Not to be alone. We're not made to be alone. God did not create us to be alone. That's why there's men and there's women. Now, I know what you motherfuckers gonna say. Well, you're excluding the gender fluids and the 2,000 different genders. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because when you born and you come out your mama's fucking pussy, you either got a dick or a pussy. That's it. Stop fucking playing. Stop fucking playing. You either have a dick or a pussy when you come out your mama's pussy. There is no thousands of other genders. That's some programming shit right there. That's some programming shit. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all tripping. Y'all fucking tripping out here. And I'm not with that. Well, whatever makes you happy, be happy. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because that don't make no fucking sense, because you fucking it up for everybody else. The way you trying to be happy is literally manipulating everybody else that's trying to come up in this shit. That's literally what you're doing. I'm not with that shit. Talking about, well, if you feel like you're 12 people in one body, then go ahead and be yourself and be happy. No, you fucking it up. You fucking it up, because all the younger people that's younger than you is going to be believing that bullshit. Then they're going to grow up being sociopaths, psychopaths. You literally teaching the generation below you that, yeah, we have 12 different fucking people inside of it. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all got to stop this bullshit. And this is exactly what goes on in the gaming community, man. Y'all got so many different fucking personalities to the point where you can't even have a logical conversation. Like, straight up, this shit is fucking crazy. I've heard enough. I've heard enough to know the bullshit that y'all spew out of your fucking mouth don't make sense. All these different personalities that y'all fucking operate in won't allow y'all to have logical conversations. It just won't. Because you're trying to tap in to 12 other demonic spirits that has taken over your soul, the spirit man, and now you're trying to talk from 12 different demons. Keep in mind, demons are very deceptive. Demons are very manipulative. They manipulate. That's what demons do. Kill, steal, and destroy. Destroy. They are the destroyer. Like, what are we doing here? And you wonder why you weird ass niggas can't have normal conversations. This is the reason why. Y'all got too many demons. Y'all is tapping in with too many demonic forces. You are not born with 12 different genders. You're not. There's only 2 genders. Male, female. That's it. All the rest of that shit is a transformation. All of the rest of that shit is surgeries and shit. That shit, you're not born with that shit. Like, come on, man. Like, who are you talking to? You might talk to some other people in these other fucking podcasts and they believe that bullshit. But I know when I came out my mama pussy, I came out with dick and balls. You feel me? I came out with dick and balls. When my sister came out my mama pussy, she came out with a pussy. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Not once in my life have I ever seen a female stand up and pee. Not once in my life have I ever seen a dude fucking squat over by a tree and piss. No, you got a fucking dick. You stand up and you piss by the tree. Females, they bend down and piss by the ground. There's nothing in between that. It is what it is. What the fuck? But y'all niggas out here in this gaming community be on that bullshit talking about, well, the games may not want to be identified as this gender. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, dog? What the fuck is you weird ass niggas talking about? Stop with the bullshit. We talking about gaming. We talking about gaming. Keep it gaming, man. Now, if you want to talk about that shit that y'all talk about, there's plenty of other fucking channels out there that caters to that shit. But don't bring that shit over here to gaming. Gaming is a great medium to have. But y'all fucking it up, bringing that fucking outside baggage and twisting up the fucking dialogue. Real gamers like to talk about gaming. We don't like to talk about this other baggage shit. Go to these other YouTubers that talk about gender this and gender that and fluid this and binary that. And that. There's thousands of channels for you to go to talk. Why are you over here? Why are you over here in the gaming space talking about shit that is fucking irrelevant over here, man? Everybody has their niche, right? Everybody has their niche. Whether you a person that likes to build things, whether you're like a person that likes to create things, draw things, uh, uh, collaborate with things, like everybody has their little niche thing, right? If you're a gamer, you like to have conversations about gaming, okay? When I talk about gaming, I don't bring other bullshit into the conversation. I keep it gaming. You know how somebody say keep it pushing? I keep it gaming. I will fucking coin that one because I know you bitch ass niggas gonna act like y'all created that. No, I keep it gaming. I've been saying that shit, but I'm gonna go ahead and coin that shit before you bitch ass niggas steal that shit. But while you keep it pushing, I keep it gaming. That's what we do over here, nigga. I told you this is a lifestyle, not a fucking hobby. This is not a lifestyle. I mean, this is not a fucking hobby. This is a lifestyle, man. I've been gaming forever, dog. I've been gaming forever. You feel me? There's a lot of things that I like doing. Gaming is one of them. Creating music is one of them. Being an engineer, as far as being a fucking executive producer or a fucking co-producer or a fucking creator or just a producer in a whole. When it comes to music, that's what I like doing. I like creating music. I like writing music. You know, I like making the beats, the riffs, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I taught myself because I knew it was a natural gift. I taught myself how to do music. Nobody taught me. You know? Nobody fucking taught me. I know how to read music. I know how to write music. Only thing I don't know how to do is play a piano. It's hard to do. I don't know. I just never got the piano thing down. You know what I'm saying? But drums, I can play drums. I can play trumpet. I can play clarinet. I can kind of play the sax. I can play tuba. You know what I'm saying? Like, music, I knew that was my gift because I was very attracted to the instruments. You know what I'm saying? So I knew at a young age that's what I loved doing. You know what I'm saying? So uh, I started teaching myself, reading a lot of books about engineering. You know what I mean? Being producers and shit like that, and composers. You know, that's the word I was looking for. Being a composer. You know, and I was really into composing music. You see what I'm saying? Because I like to create music. Because I always got songs and beats and riffs going on in my head at all times. I can't cut this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's never a time I don't have a riff playing in my head. Like, it's just is what it is. But even with that shit, I don't bring it in gaming. I don't bring that shit up in gaming. Most of y'all niggas don't even know that I know this shit. Y'all don't even fucking know. Because I'm in the gaming space, right? I'm in the gaming space. And if y'all ask me a question about gaming, I'm not going into some engineering shit. I'm not going into no composer shit or producing shit or quantizing shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going into that. I'm not going into all of that goofy shit. We talking about gaming here, man. We talking about fucking gaming. So keep it gaming. Damn. I'm gonna have to find a fucking way to get in the podcast. But I'm letting you fuck boys know right now, including you fuck girls. If I jump in one of these podcasts and you say some dumb shit to me, I'm gonna roast your ass. I'm letting you fucking know that right now. Don't say you wasn't fucking warned. If I happen to fucking jump in a podcast and I'm asking you a question and you answer me with a dumbass, insensical fucking answer, I'm gonna roast your bitch ass live. And you know my shit always live, nigga. I don't need to record shit. I do my shit spontaneously. I'm on the fly. I'm right now. I'm present. I don't need no recording. I don't need no editing. I don't need no special effects and splicing and all this other editing tool shit. When I roast your ass, it's going to be live. Live, to put your ass down. Straight up. To put your ass down and put you in your fucking place like the piece of shit peon peasant that you fucking are. Don't talk to me stupid because I have fucking zero tolerance for fucking ignorance. I just don't have any space within my mind for just ignorance. I just don't have space for it. I just don't. I don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? I don't entertain it. Like the Bible says, be careful of angels you might be, you know what I'm saying, unawares. You feel me? I'm not going to say that word because I already know how you fuck boys get in y'all feelings. You know what I mean? But sometimes you could, you know, unaware. You feel me? Like, you could literally be doing that. And that's one of those things. I'm not going to entertain ignorance. I'm not. I'm not. You know? I know what you folk boys think. I mean, I read y'all shit. I listen to what y'all say. Nigga, I seen your shit pop up, nigga. The reason why I didn't say that Bible quote, because I already know y'all gonna get into this. Oh, you're offending my religion. I'm not getting into that. We're talking about the dialogue in gaming. Yes, I could have went ahead and quoted that Bible verse, but I don't want y'all to be commenting, sending me comments, popping up on my screen, telling me I offended y'all religion. Nah, we're not doing it today. I'm keeping it gaming. You see the title. You see the title. This is about the woes in the gaming space and in the gaming community and the dialogue. Why can't we have healthy discussions? Why can't we have good dialogue and healthy debates? Because it's because of you fuckboys that bring y'all fucking outside baggage into the gaming space and think, as a gamer, we supposed to entertain that bullshit. You got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up, man. You can be as wild as you want to be. You can be as wild as you fucking want to be. I'm not going to entertain it. See, I'm not like you fuck boys. I control myself. You fuck boys need to be controlled. That's the difference between me and you bitch niggas. I'm cut from a different cloth. You can't get me to react to some shit I don't want to fucking react to. You understand? Capiche? Capiche. Correct the mundo. You cannot say something to me and get a reaction out of me. You can't, because I think for myself. Now, if I react, it's because I want to react. It's a difference. It's a difference. You can't trigger me. I don't have no triggers. You cannot trigger me. Now, you can provoke me because you can provoke anything, right? You can provoke anything. It's like going into a grocery store and while the person that's stocking the shelves and then you go by and sweep your hand and knock all the fucking cans over, you're gonna provoke the fucking stocker. The stalker is gonna fucking snap if you knock all his cans off the fucking shelf. So yeah, you can provoke somebody, but as far as being triggered, none of you fuckboys can trigger me at all. And like I said, if I respond, it's because I want to respond and put your dumb ass in your fucking place because you're not keeping it gaming, man. It's your boy H7, man. I'm out this piece, man. I just go ahead. I just had to talk about the fucking dialogue. I wish there was a way to have great dialogue in the gaming community, but as long as you fuck boys and fuck girls and everybody else in between keep saying that bullshit and keep talking about the bullshit and keep bringing your fucking extra baggage into the gaming space, we are never going to get anywhere. Hence why Xbox is last place. Hence why all that capping that you whole ass niggas been doing is the reason why Microsoft is in last place. That's the reason why Phil Spencer and that Nadala looking milk dud head ass nigga came out and said, we know we in last place. We know we don't have any great games. We know we haven't offered you anything. But here, look, buy our services. Buy our fucking services. Play it on iPhone or on your iPad or on your TV. That's all we care about. We don't care if you buy the fucking console or not. We don't care. As long as you just subscribe to our fucking service. And in the same breath, they said, we are in last place. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. And you fucking weak ass fucking fanboys over there on the Xbox site entertain that bullshit. And that's the reason why you niggas got nothing. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. Man, this shit is wild, dog. This shit is wild. I gotta go because you niggas is fuckboys. And y'all gonna stay with y'all is and I'm gonna keep my foot on y'all fucking necks. That's my job. That's my fucking job with you bitch niggas. To keep my foot on your fucking neck. Because you sound stupid out here. You sound fucking stupid and you ain't nothing but a fucking bowl of ignorance. That's all you is, a fucking big bowl of fucking ignorance that I am not going to entertain, nor am I going to stir it or mix it or even do anything with it. I dump that shit out and throw it in the fucking trash because you niggas is trash. Oh man, shit get ugly. It's ugly, but it's necessary. It's your boy A. man. I'm off this piece, man. I ain't even going exclusive, y'all niggas. Yeah, right. You know I'm off the exclusive, you bitch ass niggas. Exclusives, exclusives, exclusives. Yeah, bitch.